discuss religious tourism in Africa without mentioning this exact execution site. Every year on the 3rd of June, hundreds of people converge here to celebrate the lives of 25 young men who lost their lives because of their Christianity or their religious beliefs.
Here at Uganda Martyrs Museum, we have 25 martyrs killed, 13 Anglicans and 12 Catholics. And that was after the introduction of Christianity in Uganda. So before the coming of Christianity in Uganda, people used to worship gods, and even they used to pay respect to the king. After the coming of the missionaries in Uganda, people started worshiping the heavenly God, and they neglected their gods. So the king who invited the missionaries to come to Uganda was a king called Mwanga I. More so, Mwanga was afraid that his people are now planning to kill him, to make the missionaries to rule over Buganda kingdom. So the elders told him, please, if you cannot get rid of these people, they're going to take over your kingdom. So that's one of the reasons as to why King Mwanga ordered these Uganda martyrs to be killed. Then also it was the Lord's Prayer. Mwanga had the converts, the Christians whom are now calling the Uganda martyrs, saying the Lord's Prayer, that our Father, your kingdom come, thy kingdom come, in other versions. So he was afraid that his people are now calling another king to come and take over his kingdom. Then he ordered them to be killed. And according to tradition, a king is not allowed to kill, is not allowed to be where they're shedding blood. So he had his executioners, headed by the chief executioner called Mukajanga. The king ordered them to be brought here, and the executioners, while bringing them, they were torturing them. Some of them got tired, they could not walk, and once you're tired, they can't wait for you to rest. What they were doing was to tie their legs and drag them forcefully on their backs, and that's why the place is called Namugongo, because the commoners are asking the executioners in Uganda, Baze batya, how have they come? They came here using their backs. Baze Namugongo. So that's why this place is called Namugongo. Before being nicknamed Namugongo, it was called Chasanku. Yes, after dragging them on their backs, they were given a period of a week in prison, starving them. And then after starving them, no one denounced, they started killing them, dismembering their bodies. Some of them were castrated, some of them were beheaded, speared, and killing started on 27th May up to 2nd June 1886. Then on 3rd of June, the king ordered them to be burnt, thinking that their God might come and resurrect them back to life. So on 3rd of June, that's when they were set ablaze and they were all burnt. Most of them were dead, but others were still alive. Those who were still alive, they had cuts. They were without wrists, without arms, without legs. But later, all were burnt.
First, when I entered, I thought, okay, they just got sculptures, put them up, just to show us and give us an idea about what exactly happened. But what I've just been told is that these are not just random spots. These are the exact spots where these acts of torture, the burning, everything happened. Right here, which is called the burning place, this is where the martyrs were actually burnt. They did not just choose it as a random spot. And so when you come this side, this is the firewood store. This is where they used to store the firewood that was used to burn some of the martyrs. We have been told that some of the martyrs were actually killed before they were burnt. So for those that were, some were burnt, some were killed first, and then at the end, all were burnt. So this is where they used to store the firewood. That is where they were burnt. And when we come this side, this is where Kabaka Mwanga used to have his palace. So as you can see, these are royal guards, and there's also a sculpture of Kabaka Mwanga inside. So everything literally took place at this exact spot. This this is seeing sharpening the killing tools. This is exactly where they sharpened the killing tools, because I already told you that some of these people were actually killed before being burnt. Hi guys, so the D-Day is 2 days from today, and as you can tell, everything is under control. There's like lots of security here. I don't know how many hundreds of security guys have been deployed here. So on the 3rd of June, which is 2 days from today, people are going to be filling all those seats. But of course, like we've been told on the news, they're expecting more than 3 million people to attend this year's celebration. And I don't know, but we met other pilgrims and they were still coming, and right now I can still see, or like I already see a lot of people here. So clearly my prediction is we're going to get more people than we've ever received, you know, for this Uganda Martyrs celebration. So I'm still going to take you around and we get a feel of the place, just in case you're also one of those people who wants to come and attend this function on the 3rd.